now would like to open the forum to my fellow coaches who may or may not have some questions. I would hope so. We get too many opportunities to guest on my show.
Start away.
Played in a big stadium with a big crowd, and you step to the mound. What things do you do to relax or to focus, your mental approach?
That was a little different because the first time when the first big crowd, it was like 50,000 people, and I went from going for like 2,000, maybe sometimes 8,000. So out in the minors, a lot of the big leagues. It's just to learn kind of on the way. You just have to make sure you breathe. Make sure you breathe easy. And yeah, you got it. Breathing. You can laugh, but it can really settle you down. And yeah, it's just it's you breathe in and breathe out, and make sure you create like a breathing pattern to relax yourself, and you kind of focus. You kind of just relax and not worry about different kind of things. You just sometimes talking to other people calms you down as well. But you have to make sure you take your time, because when there's a lot of people out there, like you try to rush sometimes. You try to do too much, and but you're there for a reason, because you know you can handle it. So you have to relax and just take one step at a time. Don't go ahead of yourself. And if you throw 94 miles an hour, and there's 50,000 people, you're not going to throw 100 miles an hour all of a sudden because there's so many people. But sometimes adrenaline starts flowing. You do think that you throw that hard. So you just have to relax yourself and make sure you breathe.
Breathing routine.
Yeah.
You figure that out all by yourself, or do you have some?
No, I just from reading books, reading players like David Wells. I read the Mental ABCs of Baseball, and it just says in the book, it just explains a little bit. If you read a book, not everything is supposed to be for you, but I think that was a big part. I read it, and I was like, hey, maybe it can help me in a situation like that, and it did. It just you start focusing on reading, and you just practice it, and you start feeling relaxed and calm, and you kind of focus on what you need to do instead of other things that happen around you. Yeah.
One more question. Did you, with the Marlins, is there kind of mental sessions also that you
No.
or individual time?
Yeah, it's individual.
Yeah.
It differs from all players. So we have somebody walking around if you want to talk to him. But if you want to, you can talk to him. If you don't, you don't. We don't have any sessions or anything. The Marlins do give you a sheet in the minor leagues, like, hey, look at this and this and this and this perspective, and just make sure. It's still a little mental game of baseball type of thing, but it's not like they don't sit down with you and talk to you one-on-one with this you have to do with that.
What is the best thing your pitching coach?
The best?
I was wondering the best thing. What was crucial in your growing up with a pitching coach?
Oh, there's so many things.
Many things.
Yeah. Just
You didn't have a feeling that something
yeah, just like establishing fastball. When you're younger, I think you just try to throw as hard as you can every single time to impress the coaches and the people out there. And the big leagues is not about that. If you throw as hard as you can, you're going to hit as far as they can. That's how good you are. Yeah, it's simple as that. So you kind of learn how to control your body and how to make sure you throw quality strikes instead of just right in the middle. You kind of work on stuff like that.
That's a good segue. Take us through facing Barry Bonds.
Yeah, obviously he's the best hitter in baseball. He's going to go to Hall of Fame. He's got a record. He's got
have more than record.
No, but he just him was kind of a different type of hitter because when he steps up to the plate, 45,000 people stand up, and it's not with everybody. So he's intimidating, man. He's very intimidating, and the first time stepping up, I was really nibbling. I was kind of trying to be real careful with him because I know if I make a mistake, he's going to hit it a mile. So you kind of nibbling a little bit, and I was nibbling a little bit. I was staying away from him, away, and I got myself in a bad count. Which like I said, you have to throw quality strikes against him. You have to be perfect against him. and you cannot fall behind again. You know? So it's a lot of things that you cannot do against him. Yeah, so I fall behind the count, and I throw him a changeup, and as I release it, I know it's a little up in the zone, but you know, you never know. He's still a hitter, so he can still pump it up or ground it out. He hits a ball into center field. I didn't think it was going to go out. I knew it was. He hit it pretty well. He didn't hit it as hard as he hit it at home, but he hit it pretty well. So you know, it went out and happened to be number 754. So, and then I faced him again 2 weeks later at home. And after I faced him already, I was like, you know what? I'm just going to go and follow the strike zone and see what he can do. You know, I know he's very much, but let's see what he can do. And I just ran right at him. And first at bat, struck him out with a curveball. Second at bat, I threw him an elevated fastball that he swung through. And then third at bat, after he's seen so many fastballs, I was straight pounding him fastballs. I threw him a fastball. It was a good fastball, down and in. And he turned on it, and that one I knew right away was gone. That's how hard he hit it. He hit it so well that, yeah. So I mean, you have to change the patterns. You cannot just pound fastballs, because he's seen probably in that 2 at bats before that, where I struck him out twice, you've probably seen 9, 10 fastballs, and you fouled fastballs off that he was pretty close to. So now on the third at bat, you know, I'm thinking, oh, I started out twice. Hey, I'm going to do this third time, why not? So, you know, that's how good he is. He makes adjustments, not just every single bat, every single pitch. Yeah, talk ahead.
Any more questions?
Yeah, my team needs a bullpen catcher next year. Are you open?
Yeah.
Panel?
I just want to add one thing. When I first met Rick, he was about 18 years old in the Marlins system. And I hadn't seen him throw a ball. The pitching coordinator and the farm director both pulled me aside and said, you got to see this guy. He's the hardest working guy here, and he's fearless. That's part of what makes him a big deal.
Did you learn a lesson with the Bonds experience about going after people?
Oh yeah, definitely. Games after that, you go into a game and you just got to make sure that you pound the strike zone. You can't be afraid of those guys, because if you look at the names that you face, I faced Ken Griffey Jr., Adam Dunn, Carlos Delgado, and you face the biggest Andrew Jones, Chipper Jones, you face the biggest names in baseball. And if you go up there scared, they're gonna eat you up. they're gonna crush you, and that's how simple it is. And when I first got up there, I was just overwhelmed by everything that comes with it. The fans, the people, the media,
Meal money?
the meal money, the hitters, the people you face, you just overwhelmed a little bit. And as you go on, you just learn how to, you're there because they brought you up there because they know you've got the stuff and you have the talent to be up there. So now you're a big leaguer. You're not a minor leaguer when you're a big leaguer. So if you're a big leaguer, you got to play like a big leaguer. And that's what I learned along the way, that I just have to, I'm a big leaguer now, and they have to adjust to my game. I'm not going to adjust to their game.